Baseplate. And here we have the single most useful but most overlooked Lego piece in the catalog, the baseplate. This right here is your standard 32 by 32 blue, classic blue. It's also available in white now, as well as green. A couple different shades of green. If you go back far enough, you can find some darker varieties. You can also find base plates different sizes. You can find these 16 by 32 in a variety of colors, as well as up to 48 by 48, which is a little bit bigger than this by some. But yeah, you can get these also in 48 by 48, which is half again as big as this is. So an extra 16 studs on each side. Put 4 of those together, you have the equivalent of 9 of these. So yeah, there's that. But I mean, any build you make in Lego, if it's going to be like a landscape, or if it's going to be any kind of size, if it's going to inhabit a large space, you're probably going to want to start on a base plate, especially if your build is going to have any weight to it. The reason why is you want to make it transportable, you want to make it able to slide, because the base plate has no anti-studs on the back. It's all smooth back there, kind of like a Ken doll in front. So you can set this anywhere and slide it and move it into a place and adjust it as need be. And the great thing about these too is say you're not your typical AFOL who just collects all kinds of, as many pieces as they can get a hold of. And you want us to do a water scene, right? Well, boom, there's your water right there in one piece. Daily brick limit, boom, Pacific Ocean. There it is, one piece, right? But yeah, I mean, they're flexible, okay? That is true, and they're not as thick as a regular plate. They're about half a stud, or half a plate thickness there, so with some actual magic, you can set this on top of another row of studs, right, which it won't connect to, but because of that height there, this base plate will end up being in system with whatever's around that. So let's see if I can illustrate this real quick. All right, so here is your standard thickness plate. I don't even know if you can see that here in the camera, the distance there. But let's do this. All right, we got a throwing a 2x4 on there, right? And then 2x4 on top of that, and let's bring it close and let's see what we got here. So there you go, and then you see that base plate works quite nicely. So yeah, if you want to float a base plate on top of some other plates, it can be done, and pretty securely, matter of fact. So yeah, the unloved, the underloved, underappreciated, much maligned, much poo-pooed base plate is indispensable, really. And it's a fantastic thing. There have been people trying to spread rumors that this thing is going to disappear. Well, I mean, this thing is for everybody, for all ages. If you're just starting out in Lego, if you're still in Duplo's got base plates, yo. So I mean, it's a necessary piece of building for anybody who plans to, make an environment, make a place, make a large area, Shoot, you can even use it as the side of a building. Moto did. Paris did. I remember that. You remember that. We all remember that. Yeah. I mean, they use tan base plates, but I mean, we're not gonna talk about that. I mean, they won that challenge after all. But yeah, base plate. Dig it. Get it. While you still can. I'm just kidding. They're not going anywhere. Baseplate. Get yours today. Available at most local retailers. I mean, you can find them at Target, and actually Target's got them on sale right now. You can find them through Lego.com. You can find them through most Lego retailing outlets. Thanks so much for stopping by.